I'm going to call to order the August 15th business meeting, and as of this business meeting, first order of business, stand to pledge the flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right to the resolutions. Be resolved to accept minutes for meetings held on July 18th, 2023 and August 8th, 2023.
I'll second. I was not here on 7/18, so if there is a quorum to approve, I'll abstain.
Okay, all in favor of?
I'd like to make a couple of amendments. I noticed. I will send those forward to the town clerk in the 8 minutes. It noted that I said no to the vouchers. That's not correct.
What did you
voted
abstain?
for them, or?
I did not vote.
At all? So you abstained?
No, I did not vote. I did not. So it would be an abstention. It was reported as a no. So I will.
That's the same for me as well, I think.
Okay, so 8/8 is an abstention for the.
Two abstentions.
So you guys didn't vote at all on the,
We
you
did
just,
I watched the
Okay,
video actually
okay.
just before coming. here.
beautiful. I'll make that change, that you didn't vote.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be resolved to accept the town clerk's report.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be resolved to authorize payment of audited vouchers in the amount of $311,785.89.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be resolved to accept Highway Superintendent Scott Bonesteel's retirement effective 8/18/2023, and be further resolved to thank Boney for his many years of loyal service to the town. Be it further resolved to hire Scott Bonesteel back as a part-time employee, grade 4.5 at an hourly rate of $29.62 effective August 21st, 2023.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yay, Bonnie.
Yeah. Be resolved to hire Chris Faris as a part-time dispatcher, grade 3 at an hourly rate of $24.21 effective August 17th, 2023.
Were we sent any information about it?
Yes, yeah, I sent it out this morning.
We were sent, I think, an endorsement, but we didn't actually see
That's,
or interview.
no.
Is that what we normally
never-
do is interview?
No, we never have.
Not for dispatch?
No, not for part-timers. She interviews the part-timers.
Okay.
So that, this is the standard policy.
Did you need a second still, or do you have a second?
Yes, second.
A second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
We can always change that policy. That's the town board, and that's what we've done for years. But you want to talk about that, that's fine. Whereas improving the safety of our roadways is of critical importance, and whereas a reduced speed limit in an area would provide for greater safety for the community, therefore be it resolved that the Town of Woodstock Town Board requests New York State DOT, Department of Transportation, conduct a speed study on Hutchin Hill Road.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Just a heads up too, there's two factions up halfway up Hutchin Hill Road. Half of them would like to see the road paved, which would require widening, some straightening, moving of stone walls, and the other half love it just the way it is. So I assume we're going to be hearing from both groups and get their opinions. Be it resolved to appoint Heather Amy, temporary acting highway superintendent, grade 6, at an hourly rate of $34 effective August 18th, 2023.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. And yay, Heather.
Yeah.
I think, Maria, did you want the second? I think I heard you.
That's fine, thanks.
You got it. Okay.
Be resolved to appoint Dr. Jeannie Tartel to the planning board, term to expire 12/31/24.
Second.
All in favor?
No.
Aye.
No.
Whereas it was determined
Hang
by,
on 1 second, what was that vote?
that was 3-2 in favor of appointing.
Okay, to the planning board?
Yes. Whereas it was determined by the water sewer superintendent that the water at 35 Tannery Brook Road account number 1366-672 did not all enter the wastewater collection system, but rather into the ground. Therefore, be it resolved to charge for sewer the average amount charged for the previous 4 quarters and credit the remaining sewer charges to the account's sewer portion of subsequent billing, and be it further resolved to charge the full amounts for water usage.
The second for purpose of
Yes,
discussion.
so there was a leak there, a substantial leak. So in those cases where the leak is proven and the water superintendent is satisfied that a good chunk of the water didn't go into the wastewater, because remember, if you have water and sewer, you get, it's a
You use
double
the
bill.
water, right. But so my question though is this only gonna happen for 1 quarter? Do they only have 1 quarter of high usage, or how many quarters of high usage?
No, it was only
One quarter.
one quarter.
So this will be for 1 quarter,
But what we do is we go back over the year and we average out.
and so you're recharged the 1 quarter,
Yes.
the 1 quarter that was up. so-
Whatever the average for the
Okay,
prior year was, is what they'll pay for this
Sure.
quarter,
well,
or the sewer.
okay, correct. So it's just, it may be good just to say that for the 1 quarter where the correction will only happen for 1 quarter. The correction is gonna be determined by 4 quarters worth of usage,
Right.
but you're only adjusting 1 quarter.
It's only the specific bill.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, Jackie, public be heard?
Do you have anybody?
Okay. First one is Hillary Sanders. McKenna.
2 minutes.
Good evening, everybody. Bennett, this is to you. You are the most divisive individual that has ever beset our community. Your attempts to besmirch my husband's good name and deeds are despicable beyond anything I could have ever imagined. You have made baseless accusations against my husband to the district attorney, the attorney general, and now to the town harassment officers, without a single shred of proof or evidence. You are attempting to ruin the lives of innocent people who have done nothing but serve this community, including myself. In all the years Bill has been in politics, I have never experienced such ugliness, all coming from you. How could you possibly believe that you can bring this town together when all you do is tear it apart? In your short term on the town board, you have created rifts between longtime employees and volunteers. You have insulted and belittled Town Clerk Jackie Early, Bookkeeper Pam Boyle, Highway Superintendent Scott Bonesteel, and now the Supervisor's Confidential Secretary Melanie Marino. You have accused hardworking volunteers like Susan Goldman, Deborah Dewan, and Kirk Ritchie of self-dealing. You accuse my husband of being retaliatory, yet it is your ugly tactics that have caused people to think twice about speaking out. People fear becoming your next target. Sound familiar, Donald? You have crossed the line.
Don't smile.
You have created a hostile work environment. You have assaulted our community sensibility. You have brought nasty national politics to our wonderful little town. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Rachel Havens, Marco Havens.
I second all of that. I've been in this town since I was born, between these two, down this road. I've worked on this block since I was 12 years old. I have served this community. I have fought for this community. I have spent tireless hours saving your water, making way for you to roll in here and pull some of the creepiest. We are watching You have one of the fattest stacked rooms in here. We're not in support of you. I'm sorry you didn't win a primary. I don't understand what your ego trip is. I don't understand why you feel you need so badly to be in this position. I don't know what you did to her, because she used to have her own voice.
Thank
None of us here anymore. Wolves to roll around here and harass all of us, whether it be on social media or whatever. You accidentally rolled up on my door after I spoke up to our community about the bullshit you've been laying here. I am not intimidated by you. I don't care about your narco buddies. I don't care about any of what you're trying to do here, other than harm people. And what I want to say is this: you have gotten either brought up yourself, and I've seen it, or you have gotten your henchmen out here to utilize a Black man's experience to place themselves and co-opt it and make themselves the victims. I have watched you use people who are fearing for their water and their health as political fodder. You have done nothing but obstruct. Yet anybody who rolls with you right now has a blinder on, and I don't know what it's about, and I don't know what it's for, and I don't know who you're working for. I don't care. I want to know, and I'm asking this town, and I'm asking this board right now, how do we impeach this man? Because I don't want him. He doesn't serve me, and I voted for you. I take it back because I did one of those roll across the board. I also am aware that the Working Families Party does not actually endorse you. They're just scared to speak it to the world. Okay? This story, and you're using humans as pawns. And then you say, oh, I work for the Dalai Lama. I work for this. You use Black people, brown people as your mask. Okay? You don't know shit about equity. You do nothing for us. You've got plenty of
15 seconds.
words, but none of it's all baseless. And if you think that using a woman as your next pawn,
Disgusting.
we see this one. I look back when she used to have a voice. I don't know, maybe it was after whatever that thing you helped her out with was, but she doesn't talk anymore for herself. She just agrees with you. I don't know what you're doing, dude, but it's fucked up, and I want you off our board. Yeah. The sneer and the creepy
Mike
little
Mulvey.
voice.
Mike Mulvey.
It's gross. Sneering. And you're not looking anybody in the eye either. I can see how you do this.
I'd like to thank the honest, hardworking members of the board who have done work for this town, and all the volunteers of all the committees that stand for our community's values. Values that come from the Maverick Colony and the Burlington Colony. You don't own them. Your career has not spoken to them. Your tactics are reprehensible. You are outed. You are not the only one who can have investigations started on them, because your personal record, your bankruptcy raises many questions, many. And you are now seen for who you are. You are not a uniter. You do not believe in transparency. You talk about other people's conspiracies. You are the political trickster. You are the lobbyist. You are the king elf. And we don't need your kind here.
No.
You can live here,
No.
but you will never serve again if we have anything to do with it.
Anyone else, Jackie?
I just have one word, maybe two, that I would like to say.
Please do.
I'm not sure where you two are coming from, but to smear, publicly hurt, embarrass, intimidate people that have worked for this town much longer than you guys have ever been around is disgusting. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I will personally, along with a lot of people in this room, fight to get you off this goddamn board and fight to get you off this board too, Maria Elena. You guys do not hold any kind of hope for our town. You are nothing but destructive, disgusting. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if I have to, I'll start a campaign. Sorry. You think he's funny?
No, he's laughing at us.
Thank you. You look like a joke.
He thinks it's funny because he's laughing.
Jacqueline.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you all for coming
Can
tonight.
we, can we
Adjournment?
move to
Adjourn.
adjourn?
Second.
Thank you.
All in
Laura.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.